Are you tired of dealing with pesky cockroaches in your home or office? Look no further than our $200 German cockroach treatment. Our program is eco-friendly, safe for both children and adults, and will quickly eliminate any cockroaches present. Plus, our fast, effective service ensures that your property will be clean and free of any mess left behind. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact us today and enjoy a cockroach-free home or office.
Here with a preview of I'll Say It For You for Monday, April 15th, podcast number 30. You know woke has gone wacky when standing up for Christian values cost you your job. That's what happened to one North Carolina woman who refused to be intimidated and paid the ultimate price with termination. We'll have the fallout from that and more in part 4 of When Woke Goes Wacky. Monday, April 15th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook Live on the I'll Say It For You podcast page.
Dear Georgetown County District 3 residents, are you ready for positive change in District 3? Meet Ernie Cooper, your dedicated advocate for a stronger, united community. Ernie Cooper is committed to unwavering integrity, ensuring that every decision made on the council reflects the values of our community. We want to hear from you. Ernie Cooper encourages you to submit your questions and concerns. Together, we'll build a council that truly represents the needs and aspiration of District 3, Georgetown County, where everyone plays a role. Ernie Cooper believes in fostering community involvement, ensuring that every citizen has a voice in shaping our future. We pledge transparency in every action. Ernie Cooper will keep you informed about decisions affecting our community, making sure you're always in the loop. Georgetown County thrives when everyone is equally represented. Ernie Cooper is dedicated to ensuring that every corner of District 3 has a say in the decisions that impact us all. Vote for Ernie Cooper, a leader with integrity, dedicated to communication, community involvement, and transparency. Together, let's build a Georgetown County Council that works for every resident. Your vote, your voice.
There you go. Hey, first of all, shout out to the softball team last night. I went out and saw them play against it was a tough loss. They went down to a very good Barnwell team out in Barnwell, South Carolina. The girls played they played a real good game, real tough game. You know, we just got outpaced a little bit by Barnwell. Tomorrow I see where the varsity boys are going to be playing against Oceanside in the first round of the lower state playoffs, and that's going to take place at 6 p.m. As a matter of fact, let me find that so I can put that up there because I'm looking forward to being around for that and just seeing, you know, some good baseball. Of course, anytime I get to support my Yellow Jackets, that's always a great thing. But again, shout out to the young ladies last night from the softball team. They played a great game. Just, you know, lost to a little better team in Bamberg and in Barnwell. And again, we look forward to them. Look forward to tomorrow seeing the boys. Let me see if I can find this thing here on Facebook here, so I can post it for you. Again, tonight, my guest is Tyron Wilson from great organization, great 501c nonprofit organization in Georgetown County. Is neighbor to neighbor, and I think Georgetown, I think it extends to Horry County. But again, he'll tell you a little bit more about that when he gets on here tonight. He's running a little behind, you know, busy man, got a lot of things going on, but he'll be up here very, very shortly. In the meantime, something else I wanted to share with you guys. There's something I'm about to put on the screen, man, that is okay. Before I do that, again, the Town of Andrews app. Make sure you download that app, and that's for all information involving the Town of Andrews. Great way to keep up with the goings and comings and the goings on in the Town of Andrews, apart from social media. So you don't have to get your news from social media, third-party source. You can get your information directly from the Town of Andrews on that app. So please download that app and make sure you turn on the notifications so that you receive any kind of updates, any kind of emergency updates, any kind of that thing right there. You'll be the first to get it. So make sure you go and download this app. You can find it at the Google Play Store or at the iPhone Play Store. I don't know what they call that because I don't have an iPhone, but that's where you can find it. Go over there and find that. All right. Find this lady here. So I don't understand why there aren't news crews from around the world in Georgetown County right now. I don't understand why the citizens of Georgetown County aren't in the street in an uproar. I don't understand why the citizens of that, especially that direct community that was affected by what I'm getting ready to talk to you about, is not, kicking over street signs and everything else in protest. Feels a lot like the same thing that happened here in Andrews when we had the situation where I thought the community the community did do a good job because, this potential pedo it's not doing well business-wise, okay? But here's a story that is super disturbing. Saw it in Gab. Of course, it's not thoroughly investigated. There's no questions of the judge or the solicitor or any of these other people involved. But you see it here. A man who impregnated a 13-year-old receives no prison time, okay? And that a man who was arrested in 2021 who sexually assaulted and impregnating a female will not spend any time in prison after being allowed to plead to a lesser charge in court on Monday. Michael Church, 43, was arrested in December of 2021. He was hit with several criminal sexual misconduct with minor charges. He was facing up to 20 years for each charge. Think about that. 20 years for each charge. In court Monday, Church entered a guilty plea to one count. Okay, so they dropped all of the other counts. He admitted to doing this, one count of sexual misconduct in the second degree. He was sentenced to 15 years, but was suspended, but his sentence was suspended to 4 years of probation, and he must be on the state's sex offender registry for life. The solicitor's office says the victim was 8 years old when the crimes began, which is mind-boggling that this man is allowed to walk out of the courtroom today. And she was 13 when she got pregnant by Church. The pregnancy ended in a miscarriage. After his December 21st arrest, Church was released from jail on bond. So this man literally spent 0 days in jail behind what he pled guilty to. He was rearrested a couple of months later after violating the conditions of his bond. A family member of the victim told Gab News that they were in the family. If there's any family members that, yes, sir, come on, I got you. Please reach out to me so we can, because you're still this thing needs to be. This is not right. I can't find nowhere in my mind to where what justifies this man not getting no time. I cannot. There's nothing that justifies it. Again, I'm gonna do a little deeper dive in it because tonight I'm here to talk to my man Tyron about his nonprofit Neighbor to Neighbor. But y'all get in the comment section and let me know what's going on. Again, this is ridiculous. There's no way. There's nothing. I mean, think about, again, the headline says that impregnated a 13-year-old girl. It doesn't even tell you about, it doesn't say anything about the fact that in the headline, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. This man started doing this when this child was 8 years old and did this from 8 until 13. And you tell me, and the man bonded out a day after he got out of jail. He got arrested, was able to bond out, violated the conditions of his bond, come back into court and walk out with probation on a 15-year sentence, 0 jail time. I don't know how the court could have shown this man any sympathy after pleading guilty to something like that. It's crazy. But that goes to, the solicitor is in an elected position. These judges, these are elected officials also. I saw where the House, and I'll have to find that article to speak a little bit more about where the House, they're considering re-evaluating the way that judges are selected in South Carolina. Now, why this judge name isn't plastered all over the internet and why Scott didn't include that in that, I don't understand. It's mind-boggling. All right, let me see, Mr. Tyron. Let me get this link sent back to you. I sent it over. I'll send it here again. Let's get here. All right. Yeah. There's that. The link. You should already have it. I'm gonna send it over to you again, sir. Again, tomorrow, if you're in Andrews, South Carolina, the boys are going to be playing in the first round of Lower State Championship. Some milestone type stuff. You might want to be there on hand to watch this. I'm looking forward to being there to capture some of this. All right, Mr. Tyron, I sent that link over to you again there, sir. Again, this is Hump Day Digest on Andrews, the podcast. Thank you for tuning in over here. And remember, June 11th, you got to be registered to vote in order to vote in this primary by May 11th. You got 3 days. Actually, 2 days, technically, from tomorrow to 9th until, no, you can register online right now. So you got 2 days. Go ahead and go to scvotes.org and register in order for you to be able to vote in the primary election coming up here on June 11th. You see over here in District 3 in Williamsburg County, my man Randall Neesmith. We have a lot to do. Let's do it now. Again, he's running over there in District 3 in Georgetown County, and right across the county line over in District 3, these counties connect. They're joined, separated by the county line road. District 3, Georgetown County, and you've been following me for any time. You should be pretty much familiar what's going on in Georgetown County or what's not going on in Georgetown County. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the link here tonight. I need to charge this. Yeah, Chris, I agree with you. A little bit of anything in Georgetown County will get you time. Apparently not anything dealing with assaulting minors. I'm interested in who. I'll find it out who the judge was today. It's not like you can't find this information out, but yeah, I'll find this out. All right, let me figure out what's going on with this link here. I'll be right back.
Dear Georgetown County District 3 residents, are you ready for positive change in District 3? Meet Ernie Cooper, your dedicated advocate for a stronger, united community. Ernie Cooper is committed to unwavering integrity, ensuring that every decision made on the council reflects the values of our community. We want to hear from you. Ernie Cooper encourages you to submit your questions and concerns. Together, we'll build a council that truly represents the needs and aspiration of District 3, Georgetown County, where everyone plays a role. Ernie Cooper believes in fostering community involvement, ensuring that every citizen has a voice in shaping our future. We pledge transparency in every action. Ernie Cooper will keep you informed about decisions affecting our community, making sure you're always in the loop. Georgetown County thrives when everyone is equally represented. Ernie Cooper is dedicated to ensuring that every corner of District 3 has a say in the decisions that impact us all. Vote for Ernie Cooper, a leader with integrity, dedicated to communication, community involvement, and transparency. Together, let's build a Georgetown County Council that works for every resident. Your vote, your voice.
Are you tired of dealing with pesky cockroaches in your home or office? Look no further than our $200 German cockroach treatment. Our program is eco-friendly, safe for both children and adults, and will quickly eliminate any cockroaches present. Plus, our fast, effective service ensures that your property will be clean and free of any mess left behind. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact us today and enjoy a cockroach-free home or office.
Hi, guys. You're seeing the headaches of live broadcasting. So I don't know what's going on here, but we'll give this a little bit longer here. See if I can find some more information for you guys to take in. I want to load some pictures from last night's game. I tell you, we need to as sorry. Sign your kids up for Little League, your little girls, your little boys. Get them involved in youth sports. It's one of the best things that's going right now. Excuse me. And yeah, make sure you do that. It's gonna be aggravating at sometimes. It's gonna be, a headache. It's gonna be inconvenient, but it's your child's future. Can you put a price on that? Are you willing to, sacrifice for your child's future to do something to enrich your child and youth sports? God, I'm almost out of time here. Youth sports is definitely the way to go with that. Just so many different things that they learn, so many different life skills that they pick up in the youth sports. And so it's kind of sad to look out there sometimes on the field and you wonder, where, oh man, my phone just died on me. Where are the kids? Are the parents signing them up anymore? Because essentially that's what it gets down to. That's what it, that's the essence of it. That's the crux of the problem, is that we're not getting enough kids signed up in youth sports. And I'm speaking particularly about Black kids, about Black girls, young Black girls, for one. And it's not something that's happening in everywhere I go, because some places that I go, I see where, we're very well represented as a people in youth sports. And I'm talking about, again, young girls, because you wonder, if they're not playing softball, if they're not playing volleyball, if they're not involved in youth sports, then what are they involved in? Boys. And I mean, if that's the case, then no wonder why the teenage youth pregnancy, has been a problem for a long time. It continues to be a problem. And we're at the point now that we're living out the results of this. You know what I mean? The teen pregnancies and all that stuff like that, and how this stuff has adversely affected the community. Again, get these young Black girls involved in Girl Scouts, in sports, in dance, in something that helps to develop them. Okay. And I say these things because it's not like I'm saying something that's, that's going to be groundbreaking. This is going to be the first time they ever got involved into these sports. They're being allowed into these sports, into these spaces. That's not the case. The cases that we were in these spaces, we were doing very well in these spaces. These spaces benefited us. And now you look now and there's none. You look at the youth baseball program in Georgetown County. There is definitely, I know from the Andrews perspective, there's not a lot of Black kids playing youth ball. So if they're not in youth sports, what are they doing? Somebody get in the comment section and tell me. Maybe there's some other stuff that these kids are getting in besides youth sports these days. But to me, it's sad. It's sad to look out on the field and see that. And the biggest part of it is, again, if they're not participating in sports or something like that, what are they doing? Okay, what are they doing? Are they just participating in being on the phone? You know what I mean? What are they doing? What are they doing that helps develop, again, their social skills? Helps something that sports help kids learn to deal with adversity. You know what I mean? Working for something and not being able to get it, and working and losing. And having to cope with that and move forward. That's one of the things that I saw them young ladies last night. I could give it to them. It wasn't a lot of, it was some young ladies who was having some moments because they were seniors and they were graduating. I mean, they're going to be graduating, and for some of them, that was the last time they're going to play, organized softball, high school softball. Unless they move on to college or not, but some of them, the reality is last night was it. So, but all in all, they took the loss with dignity. With what I mean, they weren't all happy and just cheery. You know what I mean, but they took it with dignity. They showed, to me, they showed the right amount of deference. I think that's the word I'm trying to use. But again, youth sports. We talked last week when I was talking to Mr. Tyron about how you have these 501c programs, you have these community workers throughout these different communities that go and advocate for these different programs. Hey, look, we need to bring this back to our area, and through through work, they get these programs back to the area. And what usually happens is the turnout is horrible. There's nobody there. There's nobody signing up for these programs. Okay. And so again, that's the thing with the youth program, the youth sports programs, is, again, it's going to be inconvenient. It's going to be, and this is where you got to have some communication with family members, with grandparents, with cousins, because it's not a one person type deal, and if you're going to use the excuse, hey, I'm a single mother, then maybe you need to make better choices. I'm a single father. Then maybe you need to make better choices, because, again, it's a sacrifice. You're supposed to be sacrificing, so, for the better of the child. And so, yeah, putting that gas in and going to these games, and now you got to buy snacks for the whole team because you're not the team mom. I mean, you're the team mom or team, this and that. How you doing, Miss Davis? Ms. Davis, I definitely I'm gonna put a link in this thing right here. I definitely I wouldn't mind you coming on real fast. I don't know, Mr. Wilson having some kind of difficulties this evening, but I want to talk to you about the situation going in Georgetown. I want to get your thoughts on this situation, and because I got some. Yeah, I'm editing, and what I'm about to do now. Here, I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna put this in the comment section and see if you can come on with this link if you're prepared to come on. If not, it's all good. But I'm talking about the situation in Georgetown County where the man was accused of what he was accused of, and wasn't given no time, um, zero time. 4 years probation. He was sentenced to 15 years, but given probation, and they didn't even send him up to prison to be brought back. And this guy molested this child from 8 years old until the child was found pregnant at 13, and the child had a miscarriage. But none of that speaks to the mental, things that's happening with this child. And I mean, the reality of it is that child could be outside right now, or it's a little late right now, but earlier today, looking out and seeing that person walking in the neighborhood. And what does it say to the child who's suffering now, who's going through this kind of thing right now? What does it say to that child when they see this type of thing happen? I mean, there's a lot of things that can be said, and but who? And I literally got to watch what I say on here, so that I don't be accused of inciting anything or threatening anything like that, because just social media is crazy like that. It's like they protect these people. There's no justification from a legal standpoint that, so watch your daughters, okay? Don't trust your daughters around nobody, family members. This is one of them things, okay, you overprotective, it's okay. Because again, what that decision today, and again, this person apparently has been walking around in this community since December of 2021 when they bonded out, and then went back to jail and apparently bonded from jail again. Or maybe, I don't know, because again, it was horrible reporting, such a big case, horrible reporting. What he would rather talk about is something stupid. And I'm talking about Gab News when I'm saying this. And look at this piece of shit right here. Everybody should see his face. And when you see him in the street, you should just greet him. Hi, sir. You piece of shit. Oh, listen, a family member of the victim told Gab they were hoping Church would receive some prison time. The victim and her family got a small amount of justice today. The family member said, no amount of time will erase what he took from his victim. But he pled guilty, and we hope this protects others. Listen, I don't want to I don't want to talk crap about them people, but that don't make no damn sense to me. That just don't make no sense to me. And they probably need to investigate their ass. Okay, because that's an 8-year-old child you're talking about, a goddamn 8-year-old child. And if the person got some time, I'm sorry. No, I don't want to talk to none of them damn people. That's crazy. I don't understand. I'm what am I missing? What the hell am I missing in this case right here? What the hell am I missing in this case? You go out there right now and your ass get caught with a dime bag of weed on you, your ass is going to jail. You go out there right now and you get caught driving under suspension, your ass is going to jail. You go out there and you get caught selling drugs to somebody that's purchasing the goddamn drugs from you, willingly buying the drugs from you, and your ass is going to prison. But you can sexually assault a damn 8-year-old in Georgetown County, South Carolina, and get no time in jail. And the family member saying, I got frustrated when this thing happened in Andrews with the damn pizza man and the young girl, him sending that girl pictures. That's why these damn pedophiles feel comfortable doing this in Georgetown County. That's like the time when the damn man was, the old man was trying to extort these young ladies for sex in lieu of payment for the renting these trailers. It's a bunch of sex. Then they had the damn the preacher from Baltimore in the church. I mean, like, what the hell is going on? They giving R. Kelly, who got millions of dollars, years in prison because he deserved the years in prison. And they giving this piece of shit 4 years probation to walk the goddamn street to violate and do this shit again. He will do this again. Look at this son of a bitch. He will do this again. And they got some justice. This man was raping this child since the child was 8 fucking years old. 8 years old. And I would go do every fucking day of my life in prison if some shit like this happened to anybody that I know. They got a damn list up of the warrant roundups. Whoop de fucking do. Hey, it's election time. They're gonna put as many niggas on front of a paper as they can to get elected. And you stupid son of a bitches is gonna reelect these same people and put them back office, and they doing shit like this. And if my language is fucking with you right now, then get your fucking ass off of here, okay? Because if this kind of shit don't bother you and my fucking language is bothering you, you are a piece of shit like this dude on the goddamn screen. I don't understand what you're saying, JW. Please be a little bit more clear right now, okay? Please be a little bit more clear in what you're saying, because make what you're saying make sense to me. Because there's nothing nobody on this goddamn earth can tell me that why this son of a bitch on the screen is not being dog handled in prison right now. This ain't law, man. This is bullshit. I don't know what this man could have told them damn people to wear. What he could have said to that judge, the way that judge thought, oh, okay, well, you raped a child from 8 to, you know what I mean? And here's the thing. Here's the thing. This son of a bitch pled guilty to it. He said, yes, I did it. Straight up and down. When them people told me about the situation that happened in Andrews with the girl, the young girl, and the damn pizza man grooming her, because that's what the fuck it was. It was grooming. And then this son of a bitch opened his door, and you got people walking in there, and like, is there no shame? Yeah, talking to the lawmakers right now. They about to talk to them about to vote another round of these stupid son of bitches in. The only time they'll talk now is because it's time they need your goddamn vote. But there's solicitors on the damn ballot. There's all these different people on the ballot. And now here we find ourselves like, come on, man. Here we find ourselves here saying, well, woe is me. So who voted this son of a bitch in? Who voted this person in? Who thought this person was the solicitor to even take that goddamn deal? Is Georgetown County solicitor up for election? Because if so, that person better check that damn judge, because that judge just sabotaged your ass. They can't keep fentanyl out of the damn jails. They can't sentence these people like they're supposed to sentence these people. But you let your black ass get caught with, again, a dime bag of reefer, and they're going to make your ass go through the whole ringer here in Georgetown County. Hazard County. Again, the cool thing now is the roundups now. Let's get as many of these niggas on this page as we can and hold them up. And now you're going to be used as fodder to try to get this man reelected. And for the person to ask me again about whether or not, or ask me why I didn't, why don't I talk to the solicitor and all this? You tagged me in that Gab News bullshit again, but you didn't ask him, who says he's a damn journalist, to why I mean, where's the questions at here? Where is this like look how short this goddamn story is. This should be national news right here. But this is how they cover shit like this up in Georgetown County, because Scott whack ass will do a story about it. Georgetown County may cover it, you know, they may not. But let it be something to deal with the damn Georgetown Motel or some other dumb shit they doing in Georgetown. And they got I'm talking about wall-to-wall coverage, interviews, all this other good shit. And to the white folks that live in this community, guess what? Use a nigga too. Because if this piece of shit, this man on the screen right here, if he did this and walk them all across that in some of these more affluent areas in Georgetown County, that son of a bitch would have got 40 goddamn years. I promise you that. His ass would have got 40 years. Okay? His ass would have got 40 years. You know why they not doing anything about the fentanyl? Right? Because it's mainly poor white people that is being affected by it. They can give a damn less whether it happened to you or not. They'll spend more time feeding their dog than they would doing something about the fentanyl problem in these rural white areas of Georgetown County. And that's just a goddamn fact. Okay? Look at where they did these damn fentanyl forums at and all this other stuff like that. And I mean, the nerve of a lot of these people, your language, fuck my language. Do you see this bullshit that's going on? My language is offensive, but this shit don't offend you. This shit don't get you to come out to fucking county council meeting, to town council meeting, or no shit like that. But my fucking words offend you. Be offended, bitch, and get the fuck off my page there right now. Sick of this shit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy what's going on. And the reason why I stress y'all about the media, right? Because the media's job is to hold these people accountable. That's all we got. That's it. Is the job of the news media to damn be that gap, to be there, because people busy working and doing all this stuff. The media is supposed to be there to say, hold up, why? What happened? Who did that? And ask questions. And not be partial to, but no, that's not what we got here. You got propaganda in Georgetown County. Flat out propaganda. And hey, and the cops caring, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I understand why they don't care. right? We need to care more about our communities, because here's the thing. I hear people when Andrews talk about, oh, well, I don't know none of the cops there. I don't see none of the cops. Well, how many cops have we raised in our communities in the last 20 years? Ask your damn self that. How many people have been groomed that look like us, that's from our community, that has been groomed to say, hey, look, I'm going to do that job? No, we leave that to people to come in, all right, to come and basically oversee over the idiots. When I start lying, please tell me. We're not grooming this stuff in the community. I was just saying that about the softball team. I'm sitting there last night watching, and it's like, man, this is not a reflection of Andrews and what's going on. It's not the white people's fault. It's the parents. The parents ain't signing these kids up. The parents is too much. It's too stressful for the parents. Too stressful for the parents to you know what I mean, to do these extracurricular activities. There's always a damn excuse as to why it won't happen. Y'all know it. Y'all hear it. Don't act like you don't. You see it. I don't have to make it up. We're not represented in these areas. Again, areas that have served us well. Yep, that's why if you making babies, you need to take care of them. That's male or female. Don't make no babies with nobody that's not going to take care of their babies. And if you do, then that's your damn fault, and deal with it. And we don't want to hear about it. We got a neighborhood group that's going to be, we're going to be having an event on June 15th, right? And it's an accountability awareness rally, male accountability awareness rally. And it's that Saturday right before Father's Day, right? And it's not going to be all about music and but we're going to have music and different entertainment out there. But the main thing is it's going to be a resource center, right? There's going to be different 501c groups that's going to be there with different valuable resources and information that people can use to improve their lives. And we're going to talk about accountability and being accountable, and being accountable for the people around you in your community. That's where we're going with that. And that's June 15th, Jones Avenue Park, Andrews, South Carolina. There'll be more information on that coming out this week. Promise you that. Again, tomorrow, I don't have the flyer, but tomorrow the Andrews High Andrews High baseball team is going to take on Oceanside in the first round of the Lower State Championship. Shout out to them boys. One of a close one last night I seen. My man Khalil, football player, also hit a big double last night. So again, round of applause to them. So again, I'll get with Mr. White. And I'm sorry, Mr. White, when my phone died. I sent you the link, but anyway, I don't know what happened. But I was able to get a little bit of that off my chest. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I do not understand. And it's got to be these neighborhood groups, because it's going to have to be us that put together these programs. These kids need us bad. They need us bad. They need us to be leaders, is what they need us to be. Okay, they need us to get over ourselves and stop trying to relive our youth and all that, and build some sustainable programs, some sustainable after school programs and different stuff that's going to help these kids moving forward. A lot of these adults, they done. You might as well stick a fork in their ass. They done. But we can create programs and we can do things, and we have to go aggressively at these kids. These parents that don't want to bring them out, and we got to let them know, hey, look, we'll take on that burden. Okay, because it's our community that's being affected. It's us that's being left behind. There still has not been any real conversation about the education that those kids that are 8 years old, they didn't get a normal start in school, right? Because of COVID. But has there been any real conversation to try to close that gap? Because the test scores show. Oh yeah, it was some it went down. A lot of them in there for lesser crimes, and I'm talking about doing real time. You know what I mean? Real time. Not even hurting somebody. Again, I'm not saying that you should sell drugs. I'm not for that. You know what I mean? I think that's a big problem in the community, but it's not like people are out here forcing people to buy these drugs and take them. Okay, that's just a fact. Nobody's forcing nobody to take the drugs. Okay, and your ass will get 20 years for that, for selling something somebody bought from you willingly. But this man raped a child, an 8-year-old child from 8 to 13. Count it on your damn fingers. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years of doing this. God knows how many times. And this son of a bitch was able to walk out of the damn courtroom today. I bet R. Kelly saying, God, dog, I spent all this money on a lawyer. I got to find who this guy is. Got this guy, got him his deal. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. Hey, Chris, I see that they was talking about a town hall. Again, my phone dead, so I can't load it. They was talking about a town hall that's going to take place on the 10th from District 3 out there in Santee. Of course, you know what the situation is out there. And with any of you people that's running for these offices, man, we just need somebody that's going to represent the damn people. If you don't plan to represent the people, get your ass out the way. Please. Please. Get out of the way. Okay? And, you know, all I do is I go to these meetings. I don't have nothing personal against Mr. Everett Carolina because I don't know Mr. Everett Carolina personally. Everything I'm talking about when I'm talking about him is based on his record as a county councilman in District 3 over the last 2 years that I have closely followed and tracked what this man has done. I've taken the last 2 years to even learn about what the role of a county council person is and what it is that we should be asking for these people. I mean, they're asking for our damn vote. So if you're asking for our vote, you asking for our vote to advocate and do stuff for us on our behalf. Well, okay, what exactly is your job? And I didn't know, but now I know. And now that I know, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that, man, we can do better than that. We can do better than that, okay? Because you don't have to make the promises, but you don't have to lie to the people. You feel what I'm saying? You can tell the people, hey, look, we went, we fought, this is what I did, this is what here's what the situation is, instead of just, well, man, I'm just so close. Just, man, if y'all can get me back in there one more time. Well, you full of it, boy. And all you need to do, again, prove that. Show that. At that town hall meeting, pull out the book, show the people. I could be wrong. Hell, I hope I'm wrong. Because if I'm wrong, that means you doing your job for the people in District 3. But I know I'm not wrong. See what I'm saying? I know I'm not wrong. Anyway, man, listen, I appreciate y'all. I done got it going on that. Again, I'm sorry. Hump Day Digest, we'll work at this again. And get somebody in here next week. Hopefully, I can get back up with Mr. Mr. Wilson, and we'll get this show done. But other than that, man, I'm again, like I said, I'm stumping for Mr. Cooper. And I told Mr. Cooper, I respect you, sir. I know you're a man of the cloth, but if you're gonna get in this arena, you need to do your damn job, okay? Because I'll come after you just like I go after them. And it's not a personal thing. It's just that's how I've learned. That's how government works for me. Government ain't nothing unless the people make it work for them. What they say, the squeaky wheel gets the oil, or whatever kind of saying you can come up with. Okay, closed mouths don't get fed, all that good stuff. Okay, because it's just what it is. So if you're gonna advocate for the people, cool, advocate for the people, but don't let me, you know what I mean? Again, I'm nobody special. All I got is this voice, this camera, this mic, and that's all it is. And I'm gonna use that son bitch. That's all I can do. Okay, that's all I can do. I can stay aware. I can stay up on what the latest thing they got going on and the other kind of foolishness they trying to run on us, and present it to the people. And that's it. And I can sleep at night because look, I gave the people the information. Whatever you do with it is what you do with it. Okay, I'm not gonna make nothing up. I'm not gonna add nothing. I'm not gonna take nothing away from it. Okay, I'm gonna put my little spin on it, my opinion on there. I promise you that. And I'm gonna give you my opinion. That's gonna happen. But again, that's why people check me out, because they want to hear my opinion on things, on certain things. Again, but it's all about awareness. It's all about awareness, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out this organization here. Let me put this information up here. If you could go donate to this organization right here. This is Black Diamond Princess. Again, in this, look, and look. Okay, Jerry Davis, founder of Black Diamond Princess, a nonprofit organization that assists victims of sexual assault and domestic violence. Licensed independent insurance agent, okay? Americo Mutual of Omaha, Cambridge, AIG, Prosperity. Also a licensed notary and able to notarize any document, and she will travel. Again, please reach out to her at 843-543-4690 by email. That's JMOYD Moyd58. Oh, those eyes ain't as good as they used to be. 584. Okay, that's jmoyd58@gmail.com. Okay, Black Diamond Princess email is Black Diamond Princess, one word, to Black Diamond Princess. The eyes ain't as good as they used to be. Yes, you get to be 50 and then things start to, I guess, God be like, looking at you, didn't see enough. I'm start taking some of that away from you. It's all good, man. Listen, you guys have been a great audience. Trucker, man, thank you for contributing tonight. Chris, I will holler at you, big dog. I'm not Trucker, J&W Trimming. J&W, do you have a number for your lawn, your mowing trimming service? Let's give you a shout out. J&W Mowing. What area do you cover? And please put up a number so I can put that up. I can post that. And y'all make sure y'all check out the J&W Mowing Trimming for all of your landscaping needs. See, I'm over here giving you a free plug right there. Give me a number or something, J&W. And where you're located at. Mm-hmm. Yep, you KO black ass the Dollar General right now, steal something, you going to jail. And Carter gonna have your ass all over the front of the paper. Sick. This is Jeffrey Epstein County, aka Georgetown County. You can't sell no dope, but you can you can definitely assault minors. It's crazy. Insane. Anyway, y'all go find JNW. Y'all click on his profile. I don't know. Maybe he's gone now. Anyway, it's been fun. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.